Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavivirritam Kalmashapaham Shravana Mangalam Shri Madatatam Bhuvi Grinanti Bhurida Janaha. Your stories, which is like nectar, is the very life force for the living beings burning in the fire of the world. It destroys sins. Mere listening to your exploits brings about the well-being of the living beings. That is why those who know the truth have described your exploits to be the greatest. Those on earth who seeing the glories of your exploits have certainly done a lot of charity in their previous births. It is owing to the result of that meritorious action that they have developed taste for singing the glories of your sports. Om, peace, peace, peace. Good evening. Nice to meet you all. Nearly after more than a month, our last gospel discourse was on 12th June. So I am very happy to be present again with the nectar-like words of our Master. This Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. During our last reading, we have been reading from that portion. M came, that was his fourth visit, meeting Sri Ramakrishna. More and more is getting attracted to Sri Ramakrishna, and he fell in love with the singing of Master. So while going, that day Mahendranath also was there, and again that day he found Master was entering into samadhi, ecstatic mood. So these are new things to him, and really something, so is it samadhi? We only hear that something is that people completely become unconscious about their physical body, about the surroundings. But is it really possible? One can get absorbed in the name of God in such a way. So he was enjoying and also seeing that M was seeing that Master was making jokes, cutting jokes with youngsters. No. So he was thinking, a man of God who enters into ecstasy, one moment, again coming back to the physical sense level and cutting joke and talking, like it is very difficult to understand who actually a saint is, who a Brahmogani is. They always hide themselves. They don't have any show. So, M himself was giving the description because he is coming new and thinking, is it possible for a person like now completely absorbed in God? Before that, 5 minutes before, he was talking to the youngsters, a little bit just inspiring some event, some words, some songs. Sri Ramakrishna's mind soars high into the sky in the ecstatic mood. His mind is not like ours, ordinary people. Our mind is always busy and getting joy in the gross things, in the physical level, all these things. We do not get charm in japa, meditation. Mostly there are good souls are there by God's grace and due to doing good activities and sadhana in previous lives, in this life also. They can sit for longer and love God, they can shed tears also for God. But generally, a newcomer, he was thinking, is it possible? Now cutting joke, and next moment entering into the samadhi, just hearing a song. So, he was very inquisitive and describing all this. And he was asking, while going back, he's telling, I want to go back, but mind doesn't like. So again he came back to Sri Ramakrishna. So it was now late in the evening and time for M's departure, but he felt reluctant to go and instead went in search of Sri Ramakrishna. It is time, he is a householder, he has to go back to Calcutta, his home, 6 miles south to that place, Dakshineshwar. And it is night already, but he is in Bengali discussion is so emotional, that intelligence says that it is time you have to go back to home, but mind doesn't like. Again he came back to Sri Ramakrishna in search of Sri Ramakrishna, and he had been fascinated by the master singing and wanted to hear more. At last he found the master pacing alone in the Nath Mandir. However, last discourse we had all these things. What I am telling, fell in love with Sri Ramakrishna's singing, Sri Ramakrishna's samadhi, and other devotees also. He is feeling elevated. Mind is now pure. Mind is gradually a person who was trying to commit suicide and brought his wife and children, keeping them in the house of his sister, was not getting any joy, neither spiritual joy, nor sensual joy, nor any kind of joy in this world. That man now is feeling the joy of God, the bliss of God, taking God's name, thinking of God. So, and singing of Sri Ramakrishna, Mahendranath already sang, and so I was asking, will be there any singing today? The master thought a little and then said, no, not today. I said, all right, there will be singing in Calcutta. So you come there, Balaram Bose's house, there again it. So he left. Again he came back and telling Balaram Bose, perhaps a big jamindar, a big rich man, they may stop me at the gate. And he is also a headmaster, you see. From monetary angle, he was not that wealthy, but he was headmaster in 2 schools and visiting lecturers in 2 colleges in Calcutta, very respectable man. So he thought it is better not to go there. Nobody knows me. So he came back and master asked, yes, why have you come back? And I was thinking, they are rich people. You said Balaram Bose, you tell that area, Bagbajar, everybody knows Balaram Bose. You go and tell. So I am thinking, very rich people, master. I will again come to Dakshineshwar and enjoy your singing here. I am not going there. That is why I have come back to inform you. I told you I will come. So now master was telling, why, what makes you come back? Perhaps the house you asked me to go to belong to a rich man. They may not let me in. I think I had better not go. I would rather meet you here. Master, oh no, why should you think that? Just mention my name. Sri Ramakrishna never ever says anything, this one place, it is there. That he said, just mention my name. Say that you want to see me, and then someone will take you to me. We also should have that faith that if we take God's name, somebody will be sent from God to take us to Him. That was Sri Ramakrishna's guarantee, and that is what he said, and M left that place. And now this relation is there, because Sri Ramakrishna said, come. Nobody will stop you at the gate. If somebody stops, you take my name and you tell that I have invited you. You want to see me, and somebody will bring you to me. Don't worry, why you will stop coming there? Sri Ramakrishna goes to Calcutta only to get more devotees there, because it is not possible for all the devotees to come to Dakshineshwar. They are 6 miles north from Calcutta, householder people, they have their works, activities. So sometimes Sri Ramakrishna himself used to come on an invitation from different devotees' house, and he will ask, yes, inform others that I am here. Today, other's house, another day, Girish's house, another day, Balaram's house. These certain houses are there, and people would gather there, and all will be listening to the nectar-like words of Sri Ramakrishna. So, this is the first time coming there among the Calcutta devotees. Previously he came here in Dakshineshwar and saw him here, met. So he was hesitant, but Sri Ramakrishna said, no, you come. So Now, this March 11, 1882, in the company of the devotees, we start new. About 8 o'clock in the morning, Sri Ramakrishna went as planned to Balaram Bose's house in Calcutta. Last time he said, come to Calcutta, there I will sing, there you want to say, listen to singing, there will be this festivity, come there in Balaram's house. So as planned, Sri Ramakrishna kept his word. Sri Ramakrishna has come to Balaram Bose's house. A.M. also already invited. He was hesitant. No, I will not go, it is this man's house. Sri Ramakrishna said, no, you must come, take my name. So, Balaram Bose's house in Calcutta, it was the day of the Dolo Yatra. Dolo Yatra is this Chaitanya Dev's birthday, and Dol Purnima, very auspicious day. And there is the, in Hinduism, in the Vaishnavas, there is that festival of color. So, many devotees were present. It was the day of Dolo Yatra. Ram, Manmohan, Rakhal, Nitya Gopal, and other devotees were with him. M too came as bidden by the master. So Rakhal was Swami Brahmananda and some other devotees. They were there already. Because Sri Ramakrishna would come, other devotees also would be informed, and they also will come, and all will share this wonderful spiritual bliss. The devotees and the master sang and danced in a state of divine fervor. Several of them were in an ecstatic mood. Nitya Gopal's chest glowed with the upsurge of emotion, and Rakhal lay on the floor in ecstasy, completely unconscious of the world. The master put his hand on Rakhal's chest and said, peace, be quiet. So this master was dancing in a semi-ecstatic mood and singing, and the devotees also joined. And some of the devotees, in presence of God, how their Kulakundalini, the spiritual Shakti, power, which is everywhere with every one of us, but we are generally unaware of that. We always engage our energies, time, whatever we have, for everything for the physical level, enjoyment or achievement, accomplishment in the physical world, physical level. But how many of us we know that we have that spiritual Shakti, that power, potential, and we can rouse it, and we can reach the goal of life in this life itself. So in presence of Master, holy people, it happens. People become completely absorbed in the spiritual thought. They become forgetful of their physical body. So many became, Nitya Gopal just many became in ecstatic mood. Nitya Gopal, another devotee, his chest was glowing, full of surge of emotion. Rakhal completely lay on the floor in ecstasy, unconscious of the world. Its master sang, on the Rakhal's chest, peace, peace, be quiet. This was Rakhal's first experience of ecstasy. Actually first, no, it is second experience, because M did not know that previously also Rakhal had an experience. So this is the second experience. He lived with his father in Calcutta, and now and then he visited the master at Dakshineshwar. About this time he had studied for a short while in Vidyasagar school at Shampukur, where M is the headmaster. So M was the headmaster of Rakhal Maharaj, Brahmananda. So he was hiding himself. He was not telling that I am the headmaster, he is my student. No, he used to, sometime he studied for a short time in Vidyasagar school, not telling that I am the headmaster there. So when the music was over, the devotees sat down for their meal. Balaram stood there humbly, like a servant. The house where he was hesitating to come, that they will be snobbish and will not like and ordinary people like me. This wealthy people always they receive heartily other wealthy people. Educated people always receive with joy other educated people, degree holders. Spiritual people always, oh, come, come, come. Spiritual people. Master also said that those who take wine, that also is there. This wine taker also is there. This drunkard, they laugh. Oh, my friend has come. They hug also. So they feel joy in that. So M was hesitant in entering. Now he is describing when the music was over, the devotees sat down there and Balaram, the landlord, the host, stood there humbly like a servant. How this, what I should say, this feeling of superiority complex and that kind of ego, false pride, oh, I am richer than you, I am more educated than you, I am more beautiful, handsome than you. These things, when you become devotee, you don't mind. What is there in my beauty God has given? What is there in my money, my wealth? What is there? Why should I claim that I am something special? This humility comes when one takes God's name. So Balaram is humble. He himself is telling him, is giving the description that, oh God, I was very hesitant to come into the home, because they may not like me, because Jamindar type people, they always have a little kind of false pride and ego. So he found that Balaram stood very humbly like a servant. Nobody would have taken him for the master of the house. M was still a stranger to the devotees, so he is also learning how many types of devotees. He was thinking from his background of education and bringing up, what he finds in the society. So he was also thinking that when one becomes devotees always welcome other devotees. So he is a stranger to the other devotees, having met only Narendra at Dakshineshwar. Those people who were present there, only Narendra was known to him, because last time when he visited Dakshineshwar, visited Master at Dakshineshwar, Narendra was present, Narendra sang, and M, a recorder of the Gospel, was thinking, such sweet voice, only a master sings so sweetly. Naren also is a so sweet singer, such an accomplished singer. So he himself was, never before, other than master, he heard anyone singing so sweetly. So that Narendra is only known to me. So others were stranger, as M was a newcomer to this devotees group. So that was the description. Now another day's description. A few days later, M visited the master in Dakshineshwar. It was between 4 and 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The master and he were sitting on the steps of the Shiva temples, looking at the temple of Radhakanto. Across the courtyard, the master went into an ecstatic mood. The Shiva temple, there is the description that in Master M did not know, because it was long back. Mathur Babu was alive. Sri Ramakrishna entered to the one of the Shiva temple. There are 12 temples, and he entered into while chanting, doing the puja. Om asitagiri samang seat kajjalang sindhu patre surataru varashakha lekani patramurvi likhati jadi grihitva sharada sarvakalung tadapi tavugunanamisha parang yati. Oh, my dear Shiva, the great God, oh, how can I chant, glorify you? How can I chant your glories? Even if Mother Saraswati, who is the knower of everything, with the pen prepared of the Parijata Vriksha, the branch of that Kalpataru Vriksha, that heavenly tree, and ocean is the ink pot, and the earth being the paper. Eternity, for eternity, if Mother Saraswati writes your glories, chants your glories, it will not be completed. Who am I, O Shiva? Shiva Mahimna Stotra. So Master, while chanting that, entered into Samadhi. Mathur Babu protected and all this. So this again, Master has come here, sitting with M, the recorder of the Gospel. Again, in front. Now this time is Radhakanto. Those who have gone to Dakshineshwar temple garden, it is just a rectangular like a. Outside is Ganges, one main big gate is there for entering into the inside courtyard. And in this courtyard, south side is Navaratna temple of Mother Kali, Bhavatarini, and north to that is Radhakanto Mandir. And Master is sitting opposite this courtyard, other side of the courtyard, in the Shiva temples. There are 12 Shiva temples this side, and here is Sri Ramakrishna's room. There are other rooms for the stores and other people, and that side is the south side is the Khajanchi, means manager's office and other things, and kitchen, puja kitchen, all these things there. So this is, I am visualizing and trying to give you a little bit of the description. So Master is sitting on the, near the Shiva temple. Bhai Master was sitting on the steps of the Shiva temple, and other side looking at the temple of Radhakanto across the courtyard. The Master went into an ecstatic mood. Now today, mood is this. Mahakali is there, and this Radhakanto means another name of Vishnu. This Radha is Radha, Kanto means this Lord of Radha, beloved of Radha means Krishna. So this is Krishna temple, Vishnu temple, there is Kali temple, Shakti temple, this side Shiva temple, Shiva, Shakti, Vaishnava, Shakta, Shaiva, all together. So M did not know all these things. M also will come, because M's mind will be gradually taken to that height. We all, followers of Ramakrishna, we don't feel any hate to any other churches. Yes, let them do whatever. Those who are fanatic, those who are dogmatic, fundamentalists, try to kill others, convert others, we don't like that. Swamiji said, what you are teaching today? If Jesus Christ come to this country, he will be just in a fix. Am I in the land of my own people? What you are preaching, it is not Christianity, it is Churchianity. Only conversion and these certain dogmas and this. People are getting forgetful of their own divine nature. That is why Swamiji always speaking, what sinner, sinner? I am a sinner, that is why I will come to you. You will make me sinless, you will give me something, purify. What? I am already your child. I will not come to my mother, I will not come to my father. Then who will come? I and my father are one, the same. So that feeling Swami Vivekananda was trying to inject into the minds of everyone here. So aim also being trained to accept. In those days there was fanaticism in intra sects also. In Hinduism, Shaiva, Ganapatta, Vaishnava, Shakta, all these. There are so many divisions. I like Rama, you like Krishna. I like Shiva, you like Kali. So there were little bit for the beginners, those who do not understand the gods. Sri Ramakrishna will describe here, one song is there. Who can understand God? Different forms. So aim also now gradually getting a little bit comfortable in blending all these ideas that yes, God is one. God can appear as Kali, as Krishna, as male, as female, as Shiva, as Shakti, and as Christian, through Christian path of Christianity, Islam. One should not fight unnecessarily and think that Christian's God is different, my Hindu's God, Vaishnava's God, Shakta's God, all are different. It is not that. So this background is there. This Dakshineshwar, one of my lecture I spoke on the wonderful place of harmony of all religions and all ideas. This Snanjatra day, that Dakshineshwar temple was constructed, where you find the presence of all gods and goddesses, deities. And Sri Ramakrishna, in addition to that, practiced Islam and Christianity also. And all prophets and gods and goddesses of different sects and creeds entered into Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna had the ecstatic experience of all these things. That is why he could say that yes, God is one. Don't fight each other. If you are sincere, if you are truthful, if you are really right, earnest, then all are trying to come to the center. Center is God. There are so many ways. Through all the radiuses, we can come to the center where God is. So don't fight. So now he entered into Samadhi, looking at the temple of the Radhakanta. And since his nephew Hridayas, when Sri Ramakrishna enters into Samadhi, Samadhi means you do not know about, you are completely unconscious about your body. So what will happen to that body? If somebody is not there to take care. Last time when it happened here in the Shiva temple, Mathur Babu was present. Now M was there. So M is describing, I am a newcomer, I do not know, and Sri Ramakrishna cannot withstand the touch of each and every one also. In ecstatic mood, he cannot bear the touch also. If the person who is touching, he is not that pure. So Baburam Maharaj Premanandaji was very pure. So Sri Ramakrishna asked his mother, hey, my dear child, will you give your son to me? Nobody is there to take care. If he is there, he can take care of this body. Otherwise, when ecstatic mood will come, it is not that. If it is in the Ganges and somebody is on the boat, he may fall down into the water. If someone is standing and he may fall down. Because no physical Lakshmana signs are there of life. Sri Ramakrishna becomes like that, completely forgetful of his own body. So those descriptions are there, M has given. Whether the breathing is going on or not, everything is stopped. People of Calcutta, the doubtful people, rational-minded, how can it be possible? How can a man live without breathing? So they would test the pulse, they will see whether breathing is there, they will touch the eyes are open. Our meditation is closing the eyes, we don't see anything. Everyone is thinking that I am meditating, or our meditation is like that. Sometimes intensity comes. We can see that our mind also can be absorbed. Our mind does not get absorbed in the name of God. That is the problem of the world. But for worldly thing, if I love the football, and this is going on, Olympic is going on, cricket is going on, final match is going on, our mind becomes so, and if it is with American people, that day will be. In India, we find the day when India has come to the final, that the other days they may avoid. But that day, those who never even sit for, that day they will sit. So it comes. And they become so much absorbed. Some people start, if it is a football, they kick, they also give the kick. And they shout. They become completely absorbed in that. So it happens. Our mind becomes also concentrated. This is the preliminary stage of ecstasy. Samadhi, this gradually, if time is there, I will while explaining the song, I will give. How our mind becomes concentrated and comes to that level of samadhi. And for Sri Ramakrishna, it was a very easy thing, because his mind's natural tendency is to remain in the ecstatic mood. For the devotees, O Thakur, Ram, Ram, Krishna, Krishna, Kali, Kali, so many gods' names, this name, something to make sure that it is entering through his ears, and then gradually, oh, you all are here. So, listening to the God's name, different gods and goddesses, Hridaya knew, the Sevak, the attendant, that he is no more here because he was misbehaving with Holy Mother. Holy Mother has to come to the place. So this Hriday was thinking devotees will come to Thakur, and if Holy Mother is not there, all will come to Hriday, and Hriday becomes, generally it happens, the secretaries of the big people. You cannot go to the president directly, you cannot go to the prime minister directly. So they are, hey, come, stop, what is your name, this, that. You are at his or her mercy, secretaries and others. You don't like to see them, you have not come to see and meet them and talk to them. You are interested to meet with the president or the prime minister or the president Maharaj, with somebody whom you like to meet. But there are protocols, secretaries, securities, this gate, that gate, gatekeeper. So like that, Hriday did not like that Holy Mother comes, then his importance will go down. Why you have come? So Holy Mother had to go back, and Holy Mother said, I will come back again when Divine Mother will bring. So by this time, Hriday, Master's nephew, he thought Sri Ramakrishna worships the Divine Mother and sees Divine Mother in everyone, small girls, babies. So I also do puja, I am also Sri Ramakrishna. So one day he did the puja of the Mathur Babu's granddaughter there. Mathur Babu was not present at that time. And they found, oh God, we do not belong to that Brahmin caste, and our girl has been worshipped. Who will now marry our girl? And if anything wrong happens? So they dismissed Hriday. Without our consent, you did something irreligious. Irreligious means what is not in the society. These are all social practices. They claim it is religion. Actually, many things are there in all religions. Social customs, they say, this is the path to see the God. Actually not. God is here. No social custom is necessary for the powerful people, those who are completely ready for that state. But for others, ordinary people, yes, there is a path, come. So this Hriday was not there, and M was telling, since his nephew, Hriday's dismissal from the, so much telling his story of why he was dismissed. Because dismissed, Holy Mother has to come, because he misbehaved with Holy Mother Sharada Devi. You see, remaining with Sri Ramakrishna cannot understand that Sri Ramakrishna is Bhagavan, God, incarnate. Holy Mother is that Divine Mother. This is Mahamaya. If you read Jnana Yoga, you will say, Ihai Maya, this is Maya, this is Maya. This is that great illusion. So, people from outside, abroad, from other places, distant places, they come, they feel, they see in dream, they feel attracted. But those who are, there is a saying, there is darkness under the lamp, light. So Hriday was dismissed, and since Hriday was not there, who will take care of Sri Ramakrishna? And particularly when he is in ecstatic mood, and when Master's mind is, as I told always, it was in an ecstatic mood, more or less. So M was giving the description. Sri Ramakrishna had been living without an attendant. On account of his frequent spiritual moods, he could hardly take care of himself. The lack of an attendant caused him great inconvenience. So M, now he feels love for Sri Ramakrishna. When you love somebody, you feel for him or her, his or her problems and other miseries or troubles. So M is seeing that if no attendant is there, who will take care of Sri Ramakrishna? He becomes like a small boy of 5 years. They cannot conduct themselves properly because what is to be done they do not know. Our mind is in the body level, we know if I fall this side, I have to take this, this is like, this is how to take care of everything we know, how to enjoy through these 5 senses, we know, this body. Because mind is in the body only. Sri Ramakrishna's mind is not in the body. Who will take care of the body? So, M was very lovingly describing all this, that Sri Ramakrishna was facing very inconveniences for not having a devotee, not devotee, an attendant permanently there. It was a March 82. Rakhal has come, just Norin has also started coming, Aim also coming, other devotees also will come. Gradually, during the last days, nearly 1 year, 1 full year, Sri Ramakrishna was suffering from, and all these youngsters were 24 hours there. No Hridaya is necessary. Holy Mother was behind the curtain, preparing food for Master, but all these boys, young boys, 18, 19, 20, 22, all these boys were there, Norin, Rakhal, Latu, Baburam, Kali, all the Niranjan, they were 24 hours there in groups taking care of Sri Ramakrishna. But at this moment it was not there. That is why A.M. was telling that Sri Ramakrishna was facing much inconvenience due to the lack of an attendant. Sri Ramakrishna was talking to Kali. Now he is coming back to a little bit to the normal, semi-ecstatic mood. You can talk. But when completely absorbed, one cannot talk. So Sri Ramakrishna is now in that semi-ecstatic mood, talking to Divine Mother Kali, the Divine Mother of the universe. He said, Mother, everyone says, quote, my watch alone is right, unquote. The Christians, the Brahmas, the Hindus, the Muslims, all say, my religion alone is true. But Mother, the fact is that nobody's watch is right. This watch. If you tally, compare, 1 second, 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 1 minute, always there will be a little difference. So, in fact, the fact is that nobody's watch is right. Who can truly understand the Ke Jane Re Kali Kamal? That song he will sing now. That aim also is coming. What is the idea of our God? What actually God realization, what we think of God? I remember this Swami Adi Sharanandaji Maharaj. He, in a lecture, he delivered it here in Hollywood. Well, many times I asked many of my friends, big abbots and these pastors, spiritual leaders of different churches. I said, what is your idea of God that you want to realize? They fumble. It is not that easy thing. We are devotees, we are Vedantists, all right. But what is your idea of God? What you understand of God and what you will make me understand of God, nature of God? It is good, we are good people, no problem. But who can, that ultimate reality is unknown and unknowable. How one can describe that this is this? That is why so many, I will come, schools are there. There are 6 big schools, major schools. Everyone accept that. These are established schools of philosophy. But in that school also so many, in Vedanta, so many, Advaita, Dvaita, Vishishtadvaita, Shuddha, Shuddhadvaita, Achinta, Vedanta, so many things are there. In the Vaishnavas, not only one Vishnu, it is not that. These Rama's devotees are there, Krishna's devotees, some people will say, Radhe, Radhe, Krishna is later. Who can go to Krishna? My Radha is greater than the Krishna. So they are also devotee of Krishna, but Krishna is one step down. Ma Radha is one step up. Another sect, like that. So, Sri Ramakrishna in an ecstatic mood is telling, Mother, everyone claims that Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Brahmos, Hindus, Muslims, all claim my religion is the true. My religion alone is true. You see, what government, what false pride in every religion. No, my path is the only one path and the best path. You follow, that's good. Sri Ramakrishna has come to combine everything, blend everything, without criticizing anyone. taking the all good. That is why Swami Vivekananda said that Vedanta can be the future universal religion. It can be accepted by one and all. Because all the teachings embedded in Vedantic, Upanishads, are universal. Here there is no question of Hindu, Muslim, Buddha, Christian, Jain, Parsi, male, female, wealthy, pauper, prince, pauper. No. It is all these, as the scientific laws, physical science laws are there, rules are there, buoyancy, it is applicable to one and all. Fire will burn, if you put your hands, it is all alike, their hands will be burnt. So, this is spiritual science, as Swamiji said. So, Sri Ramakrishna is showing that through all paths one can aim is a new one. He is a Hindu man. And that also he said, no, I belong to the Brahmo Samaj and believe in the formless aspect of God. Then Master would ask, you told formless aspect. Are you doing japa meditation? What do you do? Spiritual practice doing? Have you got some spiritual experiences? Aim was telling, no sir, I told you that I like formless aspect, but neither I can fix my mind in formless aspect, nor do I know anything. I am not initiated by any formal initiation also, how to do japa meditation, who is my chosen deity. Neither I am aware actually of the formless aspect, nor do I know any aspect of the form, with form. So he confessed that to Sri Ramakrishna. Then Sri Ramakrishna said, I will initiate you, my dear. So, everyone tells that, but who can truly understand thee, O Mother? He was talking to Divine Mother. Aim was the onlooker there. So, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, who can understand thee, Mother? But if a man prays to thee with a yearning heart, he can reach thee through thy grace by any path, by any path. If one loves you, if one prays to you with yearning heart, he or she, through thy grace, not through our sadhana, we can achieve that, we can have the vision of God. It is not something that you will purchase through 100,000 japa meditation, fasting, this, that, no. It is not sadhan siddha. It is not by no sadhana, no spiritual practices, austerities one can claim that I will see God because I am doing this much of sadhana, I am doing spiritual. No. Through God's grace only one can have the vision of God, experience of God. So Sri Ramakrishna is telling that, who can know? But if a man prays to thee with yearning heart, he or she can reach thee through thy grace, by any path. Mother, show me sometime how the Christians pray to thee in their churches. But Mother, what will people say if I go in? Because in those days, don't touchism. No, you are that caste. Nivedita was there. She was collecting funds, spending her own money, generating funds, begging for the girls of the school, Nivedita school, but they won't touch Nivedita. A foreigner, if we touch her, then they have to take bath in the Ganges. That was the condition of the society, divided in sects and castes and creeds and here and there, not aware of the inner Brahman, that Atman, that ever pure. You are Nitya, Shuddha, Buddha, Mukta, you are birthless, deathless, changeless, ever pure, ever enlightened. So, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, for the good of the whole humanity, that by following any path, if someone is devoted, earnest, intense, desire to see God, and offering prayer humbly, surrendering his or her ego, then he or she can see you through thy grace, not otherwise. And Mother, will you take me to the churches, how they offer their prayer to you? I will see. Then again, but if again they do not, suppose they make a fuss, suppose they don't allow me to enter into the Kali temple again, oh mother, if I am barred to enter into your room, temple, then show it from a distance. Well, then show me the Christian worship from the door of the church. I will not enter into the church, because if they say, Swami Vivekananda, after going back to India, a orthodox Brahmin, this fanatics, they said the puja temple authority, don't allow him to enter into the Makali's temple, because he has gone to the foreign country living with the foreigners. He is not that pure now. You see the condition of the ordinary, those who claim we are religious, in the name of religion what they practice. They do not have that feeling of the purity of the Atman, that we are Atman. They are always in the body level, physical level. So how can you make them understand what God is, what that my Divine Mother is? Oh Mother, who can know you? Everyone claims, but who knows you? However, he was praying that show me how the Christians do offer their prayer. But if they don't allow me to enter into your temple, so in that case, show me from a distance, from the door. I will not enter into the church. If they say, now you are a Christian, we will not allow you to enter into our temple. So this division, this separatist mind and psyche was there, always thinking that the frog of the well. So limited, with limited understanding, that is also in the gross level, not anything spiritual. So Sri Ramakrishna is telling that. So this was the description. Now another day, the master was seated on the small couch in his room at Dakshineshwar, with his usual beaming countenance. M, recorder of the Gospel, Mahendranath Gupta, arrived with Kali Krishna. Kali Krishna was his friend. Kali Krishna was the head of the department of Sanskrit in the Sanskrit college, where Vidyasagar was that head principal. So Kali Krishna also was a Pandit and was a friend of M, recorder of the Gospel. So his story is also there. He wanted to know, what this Sri Ramakrishna, who knows God, like that. So M arrived with Kali Krishna, who did not know where his friend M was taking him. That M was bringing him to Dakshineshwar, to Sri Ramakrishna. Kali Krishna, that principal of the Sanskrit college, did not know that. He was a Pandit, a scholar in Sanskrit language and literature, and he was the chief principal there, a teacher there. He had only been told, oh, my dear friend Kali Krishna, now quote M, if you want to see a grog shop means this wine shop, then come with me. You will see a huge jar of wine there, unquote. Where M was taking him to Dakshineshwar, to Sri Ramakrishna, he did not disclose all these things. He kept it as a surprise. Yeah, you talk of God. If you really are interested in God and godly matters, come with me. I will take you, if you want to really have a wine, I will take you to a wine shop. Big, huge jar of wine is there. Means with Sri Ramakrishna, all the spiritual wealth is there. So he didn't know that he was being escorted to Dakshineshwar, to the presence of Sri Ramakrishna. So M related, Mahendranath Gupta, the compiler of this gospel, he related this story to Sri Ramakrishna, who laughed about it. The master, do you know, he is so and so, Kali Krishna, my friend, principal in the Sanskrit college, and he talks of God, and I told, if you are really interested, I will take you to the shop of the wine shop, where big jars of shop is there, how much you will eat, the spiritual talk. You know, Sri Ramakrishna is there. People used to forget day and night in the presence of Sri Ramakrishna. Sri Ramakrishna also, because Samadhi means he did not have sleep. In Swamiji's life also we find. Swamiji at one place whole night was singing, and it was so classical based song that the best of Bhagalpur, one district in those days there, was invited. And Swamiji was not, before coming to the West, and not showing that he knows anything. But in one place they said, seeing something, he started singing. But people did not know that Swamiji was a maestro in music. So he was singing. So their best pakwajis they brought. Oh God, whole night at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, now these hands became, bleeding was there. Then Swamiji stopped. Because this is those who like singing the divine songs on divinity, they become completely forgetful of the outward world. It is a semi-ecstatic mood. And he concentrates our mind very deeply. It helps us concentrate our mind, this music. That is why everywhere it is, Master said, oh, what is there? God can be seen. Chant God's name, sing, bhajan, kirtan. Be absorbed in the name of God. Always you cannot do japa meditation, it becomes dry. You will not get that taste in it in the beginning. But chant the glory of name of God, chant the glory, do a little japa, then meditation, be in the holy company. Other devotees are also holy. It is not that sadhus are only holy. Those who live a holy life, pure life, speaks the truth and do not cheat, do not steal, and trying to control their lust and anger and greed and all this hypocrisy and this jealousy, hatred, they are also holy people who are holy. All are holy. Only unknowingly we do not try to express that, manifest that. So this man came there, and story was that I will take you to a place where enough food for your spiritual life you will get. So Sri Ramakrishna now is telling, laughed about it and then said, the bliss of worship, this is bhajana ananda. Master used to say it, Vishayananda. In the beginning we are all mostly busy. Out of 8 billion people, 8.41 billion people, 8.4 billion is running after the sense enjoyment. That is Vishayananda, getting joy from the object. Our Indriya's sense, I am seeing, I love you, I get joy in seeing you. Mother gets happy seeing and becomes happy seeing her baby. So like that, one beloved becomes happy seeing another, his or her paramour beloved. It is like that. This is all Vishayananda. Getting joy from an object. Eating, I am getting, this is Vishayananda. Seeing somebody, my near and dear ones, I am getting joy. This is Vishayananda. Then Bhajanananda, chanting God's name. Singing, chanting, thinking, meditating, these are all bhajan. Bhajan means worship. So, chanting, through chanting, mantra, all these things, this is also higher. Then Brahmananda. So Sri Ramakrishna is telling the bliss of worship, bhajanananda, and communion with God, Brahmananda, is the true wine. You ordinary people go to the grog shop, wine shop to drink ordinary wine that makes them physically senseless in the physical level. But real wine, these are ordinary wine. This wine will do harm, but real wine is the bliss of, true wine is, God is the true wine, the wine of ecstatic love. If you can have that wine, then life is successful, fulfilled, contented. The goal of human life is to love God. Bhakti is the one essential thing. To know God through jnana and reasoning is extremely difficult. Then the master sang, Ke jane re kali kamane, Bengali song, Sharadarshane na paye darshan. That unknown and unknowable, who can know God? You have come to know God, you are a Pandit, means indirect hint is there. Pandit people, they think, oh, we have read so many books, we know God better than others, those who have not read too many books, those who cannot argue, those who cannot give lectures on philosophy. Sri Ramakrishna says, Pothi parke Pandit bhai, by reading too many books, you can become a Pandit, lectures you can give, but not a knower of the Atman, Brahman, God. For that, you have to submit your ego, you have to be humble. Humility, oh God, I know nothing. Oh Mother, I know nothing. I am devoid of devotion, I am devoid of wisdom, I am devoid of knowledge, I am devoid of any qualities that is required to have God vision. Oh my Mother, oh my Father in heaven, oh please appear before me, come in my vision, bless me, like that. Sri Ramakrishna, Hanumanji, Naradji, they prayed in this way. So, Sri Ramakrishna is telling that without God's grace, no one can know God. And the secret is to become blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. We have to purify our heart. And how heart becomes purified? The more we love God. The more we feel attracted towards God and God alone. Automatically we will feel detachment, dissatisfaction with the worldly enjoyment. No. In our life also we find, we don't like to, when one grows adult, the children, they don't like to play with the toys. They want real football, real car, no car driving. Now real car you give me. Afterwards, oh no, I don't like to drive, you drive. Everything gradually, it has its place in our lives. The moment we feel satisfied, where bhoga ends, yoga means union with, connection with God starts. Where bhoga ends, desire to enjoy the worldly object, worldly things through my senses, where it ends, that desire, then this yoga, living with God, in the presence of God, in the union with God, that starts. So Sri Ramakrishna is telling, who is there that can understand what Mother Kali is? Even the 6 darshanas are powerless to reveal her. Who is this Kali? This Kali is not that murti only, this 3.5 feet murti, statue. It is not that. There are 6 schools of Indian thought, philosophy. The 6 systems of philosophy were developed over many generations with contributions made by individuals, thinkers. This orthodox Astika schools, originally called Sanatana Dharma, are collectively referred to as Hinduism in modern times. The ancient Vedas are their source and scriptural authority. Hinduism consists of 6 systems of philosophy and theology. This Shankha, Kapila was the founder. Shankha is the oldest of the orthodox philosophical systems, and it postulates that everything in reality stems from Purusha, self, soul or mind, and Prakriti, matter, creative energy, and creative agency, energy, that is Purusha and Prakriti, everything comes out of that, with the union of Purusha and Prakriti. This is one school called, trying to describe the creation. It is called Shankha. Purusha cannot be modified or changed, while Prakriti brings changes in all objects. This is one school. Another school is Yoga. Patanjali, we do japa, meditation, we do. This is Yoga. Yoga literally means the union of 2 principal entities, this Jivatman and Paramatman, individual soul getting united with the cosmic soul. So, Supreme Soul. Yogic techniques control body, mind, sense organs, thus considered as a means of achieving freedom or mukti. This is liberation. This is another school. They describe this life, human birth you have got, you have to follow this. Then you will get liberation. All right. How can it be done? This freedom could be attained by practicing Ashtanga, 8-fold path, self-control, yama, observation of rules, niyama, controlling the senses, controlling the mind, then fixed postures, asana, I can sit like this, then spinal cord will remain straight. Breath control, pranayama, choosing an object, pratyahara, this outside object will go, only this object of my meditation, I will bring my mind back, this is pratyahara. Then dharana, 12 seconds, if I can keep my mind fixed on one object of my meditation, then I have got dharana. Dharana is in TV or cinema, movie, which I love most. My desired scene has come. I am seeing it with all my senses completely focused on that. This is dharana. 12 seconds I do not know who is calling me, who is touching me, phone is ringing. I am not aware of that. So this is 12 seconds. For worldly things, it is dharana. When it is for God, it is concentration. When it is for God, it is called dharana. Then 12 dharanas, 144 seconds, make a dhyan. 2.5 minutes almost. That makes, if I continuously can make 12 dharana, 144 seconds, I do not know the world. Completely my mind is fixed on whatever I am thinking of, my object of meditation, my thought. I am completely focused on that. I am forgetful of the outer world. My mind is not going there, only to that. How much? 144 seconds, nearly 2.5 minutes. Then I have done dhyan. We say, oh, he is doing dhyana. We are sitting, yes, some dhyana is there, it happens. But if we sit for a longer time, how much? In the sleep also, we are sleeping, actually we are not sleeping, either dreaming or something is happening. This is semi-sleep, it is not. Real sleep happens only 45 minutes. So real meditation, actually, continuously 144 seconds, 2.5 minutes, I will not be conscious of the outer world, then it is one dhyana. Then dhyana, dharana, then dhyana, and 12 dhyanas make nearly half an hour. 2.5 minutes, nearly half an hour total, 28 minutes something. If one can completely focus the mind on the object of meditation, then it becomes samadhi. So this is another school. This is called Patanjali's Yoga. Then another school is the Nyaya, Gautama Muni. This philosophy, Nyaya philosophy is Tarka logic. This Nyaya philosophy states that nothing is acceptable unless it is in accordance with reason and experience. This scientific approach, Nyaya, is considered as a technique of logical thinking. Another school is there. Then Vaisheshika, its founder was Kanada Muni. The basis of this school's philosophy is that all objects in the physical universe are reducible to a number of atoms, and Brahman is regarded as the fundamental force that causes consciousness in these atoms. All this different kind of philosophy describing, they, through their very sharp brain, they try to logically explain the creation and goal of life and how to achieve that. So this is Vaisheshika another. Vaisheshika thinkers believe that all objects of the universe are composed of 5 elements: earth, water, air, ether, so all these things, fire. So they believe that God is the guiding principle, the living beings are rewarded or punished according to the law of karma, based on actions of merit and demerit. So this is another. Then another school is there, Purva Mimamsa, this Karma Kanda, Jaimini is the, what they say, it says that essence of the Vedas is dharma, do this homo, this sacrifice, and you will go to this loco, that loco, and enjoy. This, do good works here, live ethical, moral life here, and do this worship of the fire, and by doing all these yajnas, what will happen? You will go to the heaven, this heaven, that heaven, according to your merit here. So this is another school. And finally is the Vedanta. The Vedanta, or the Uttar Mimamsa, this school concentrates on the philosophical teachings of the Upanishads, mystic or spiritual contemplations within the Vedas, rather than the Brahmanas or instructions of the rituals of sacrifice, which is the Purva Mimamsa, this Karma Kanda, this activities, ritual, and enjoy the heaven. Another one is this Vedanta, thinking of the spirit, Atman, Brahman, feeling that this, my individual soul is one with that supreme soul, cosmic soul. So this is Vedanta's teaching, this several schools. So this song is, oh my dear mother, who can know you? You are a Pandit, hints is there. You have come to know God by talking to me. I will be talking because AM loves me, has his respect, his mind is prepared to know God. But you are still calculative, your mind is calculation, this logic, that logic, this argument, that argument. By argumentation, no one can know God. Sri Ramakrishna, as the Master is again saying, the one goal of life is to cultivate love for God, the love that the milkmaids, the milkmen, and the cowherd boys of the Vrindavan felt for Krishna. When Krishna went away to Mathura, the cowherds roamed about, weeping bitterly because of their separation from him. So, the message is love God through your deep and intense and right, earnest love for God, devotion for God, submission of all your ego, only can be very easily the path, the secret for your God vision, realization of God. Otherwise, by all these 6 philosophies, who can know God without the devotion? No one can. That is the message of Sri Ramakrishna. We will continue our classes. Here we stop. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Any question?
I've heard of several enlightened yogis from the Patanjali path and enlightened Vedantists. However, can you tell me of anyone who got enlightened through Vaisheshika?
However, can you tell me?
Who got enlightened through Vaisheshika?
Who got enlightened through Vaisheshika?
Huh.
You see, every religion have their followers. Can I certainly say who is now in the present day Christianity, who is enlightened? Since I come from India, we know that there are several revered monks are there, not only in our Ramakrishna mission tradition. Some other sects are also there, that they are highly respected in the society also. And many people, their followers considered that they know Brahman, they are very great soul. So I cannot say who has become enlightened through this Vaisheshika Patha. But these are all spiritual paths for the seekers. Whoever likes whatever path, they follow that. And by following any path, if someone is, Sri Ramakrishna's point is, my dear, by following any path you can come to God, but you have to be sincere. You have to be above your ego, egoless. You have to be humble, you have to surrender, you have to pray. So, these are there. Next.
When devotees cried in the presence of Ramakrishna, what was the bhav behind the tears?
When devotees cry in the presence of Ramakrishna?
Devotees would cry in the presence of Ramakrishna. What was the bhav?
Bhava. It is a devotion, bhava. What bhava means? It is devotion. Master, if you think Father, it is this Shanto, Dasho, Shakho, Vatsalya. Sri Ramakrishna said the thinking of the divine as the mother, divinity ultimately as the divine mother, is the purest form. You can think of the Father also, Father in the heaven, Christianity. They are worshipping as Father, God. Sri Ramakrishna used to worship Divine Mother as Mother. So these are all bhakti. This is this bhakti bhava. This is as Father or Mother. This is affection. And there is another one is this affection for the child. This Ramchandra, baby Krishna, they were taken care of by their parents, mothers. God himself is born, they are thinking, if I don't take care, who will save, who will save? Taking care of baby Krishna, baby Ramchandra. These stories are there. This is called Shanto Dasya Shakya Vatsalya. This is called Vatsalya. This love and affection for the kids. That is also one path. And Sri Ramakrishna, and this is that thinking of the divine father and mother. This is bhakti. Yes, next.
If God cannot be understood, then is jnana pointless. Should one only follow bhakti marga?
Gyan cannot be understood. It is not that. You cannot explain it. You can be one with. If one drop of rain wants to say that I will explain how big the ocean is, it cannot. It can be one with the ocean and can become big as ocean. If salt doll, Sri Ramakrishna has given the example, if a salt doll is sent to fathom the depth of the ocean, can the salt doll come back and tell the salt doll will be dissolved in it, it will be one with the ocean. So our condition is like that. When we know the Brahman, we cannot explain Brahman. We become one with that Brahman. We become that. Thou art that. When that disciple is ready with spiritual austerities and through the grace of that ultimate reality, Guru says that thou art that, he or she feels, yes, I am one with that ultimate reality, which is unexpressible. One cannot describe what that is. Minimum thing, Satchidananda. That ultimate reality is of the nature of that eternal existence, eternal supreme bliss, supreme existence and supreme knowledge, consciousness. It is like that. That what is, will be and was. And it is, if one enters into that condition, feels I am that, it is full of joy and bliss. And this joy and bliss is not anything worldly that we enjoy by eating, by tasting, by these, that worldly, through our senses, what we enjoy. That Brahmananda cannot be equated with this joy. This is a different kind of joy. So those who enjoy, they enjoy. It cannot be explained, spoken through mouth. That is why Sri Ramakrishna said everything has been jhuta, eto, spoken of. But only Brahman could not, nobody could speak about Brahman in its totality. Some, how big is ocean? Can anyone describe how big is ocean? We can, very big, very big. Oh God. Is it like the river? Is it like the Mississippi? Is it like the Missouri? Is it like, no. There is nothing to that. Is it that big lake? No. Ocean is ocean. So, vastness, we say something. We give a little bit of abhasha, just appearance, it appears like. Next.
What is the purpose of Maya? Does Maya do anything besides bring suffering and delusion to the mind?
No, Maya, why it will bring suffering? If I know the Maya, Sri Ramakrishna has given a wonderful example. There are magicians, Bahurupi. This, what you call Bahurupi? They appear in the garb of a lion. Small boys think, it is lion, it is tiger. They become afraid of. Senior people know that it is a show. Magic show is going on, something. This Bahurupi, what you call that? This takes different shapes and entertain people. So, if we know this is Maya, then Maya cannot do any harm to us. We enjoy, this is all Maya. There are sadhus in Uttarkashi. In the morning you will say, Kya doibi Maya, this word, this sun shining. In the evening also, say, clapping and telling, Kya Maya. This sun is rising, sun is setting. What is that? They know they are all Maya. That one is there, which is unchangeable. These are all appearing, these are all appearance. So, actually, those who know the Maya, that is, the Maya cannot do any harm to them. Next, anything? Finished. Then you can stop that. Any question from here?